Good morning, everyone. Hello, welcome into my greenhouse where everything happens. We live up in the mountain, so we go through a lot of efforts to grow vegetables. Not so many fruits because we have a lot of berries here, but for vegetables. But I just wanted to show you that it is not impossible. Never mind, we deliver soil and stuff like that because the soil here cannot really grow the vegetables we eat, but it can grow other stuff. So today in this live, I will be talking first of all about morning routines, how important they are when people are going through healing, and then I will show you and give you ideas how to use some of the common herbs for their healing properties. So let's get started. Why we are talking about morning routines? Morning routines are very important to create structure in your day. As you know, every successful person, they ask them, what is your morning routine? Oh, I have a coffee, or I train, or I take a cold shower. For sure, that makes me feel that I accomplished something new for the day, or I focused, I was able to concentrate, and my day will go as I plan it, as I set intentions in the morning. Of course, sometimes shit hits the fan and the day doesn't go exactly according to your intentions, but having that morning routine will really help you to stay calm and not to elevate the stress hormones. Why is that important? Because while we elevate the stress hormones, they're catabolic. That means the body is in flight or fight or runaway mode, and then the nervous system and the immune system need a lot of resources in order to keep your blood sugar steady, to keep you alive. So what do? Those catabolic stress hormones, they pull resources from your muscles. That's why you feel tired. That's why you feel totally exhausted mentally as well, because you lost a lot of your resources. So how does a morning routine work? First of all, you have to have a routine, a ritual that will help you to focus. In my case, this is meditation. Some people can use prayer. Some people can use hypnotherapy. Other people go outside. I also go outside and meet the sun in the morning. That also helps me to set myself up for a very successful day. Having completed one routine already makes you feel that you are accomplished with something for the day. I will never forget, I watched that general, I think, in the States, who said, making your bed in the morning can make you feel accomplished already. One task finished, one task accomplished. So the same thing is with your morning ritual, whatever it is, to focus you, to help you focus, to make you set up your intentions, to have those 1 and 2 very important things to do for the day. In the case when people are healing from chronic health condition, one of the things has to be, what can I do today to come closer to my healing? And next, that brings us to the next thing, which will be to take something that invigorates the body and prepares the body physically for the day. In my case, and what I offer to most of my clients, is lemon with paprika and water. I prefer to put the entire lemon I slice the ends and I wash it very well. I put the entire lemon in the Vitamix and I blend everything. The peel, the stones, everything. So then I add paprika, and that's the way we use, in this case, 1 lemon, because we add some water in it. 1 lemon for 2 people for 2 days. So this stays in the fridge, and the next day we have the other half. We take half a cup of this lemon with water and paprika. It stimulates the liver in the morning, so the liver starts working better, more vigorously, and cleaning itself, and that prepares the digestive system for the food which will be coming. But surprise, I don't eat until about 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock some days, because there are a lot of things to do, and I prefer to have a longer fasting. And despite that, metabolically I'm a fast oxidizer who is not able to stay without food for a very long time. I would suggest you to increase your fasting as much as you can, unless you have diabetes and you have to make sure that your blood sugar is absolutely leveled and absolutely in the right measures. That means you have to eat in the morning. So what else do I do? After I take this lemon drink, I do apitherapy. Apitherapy is the honey products, the bee products, which I take tincture, and I take the granules, as well as my husband. You can scroll down and see below in the posts where I speak about apitherapy. You can see how to use it, and if you want me to help you with that, just write apitherapy below and I will get back to you and see what kind of help you need for that. Apitherapy is absolutely a top-notch therapy for your immune system. It's used for prevention. I use it also for healing with other herbs and other methods as well. But if you put 10 drops of the tincture in some warm water with some granules, 1 teaspoon of the granules, just drink it slowly. When you drink things like that, you have to make sure that you mix them with the saliva. And as one Chinese proverb says, something like, chew your water, drink your food, means in order to swallow your water or whatever you're drinking, you have to mix it with the saliva very well. Then the assimilation is very much better for the body. And the other thing is to chew your food to make it watery. By the time it becomes like a water, it will be mixed with the saliva, and then you swallow it. Just a little tip for better assimilation and digestion. So apitherapy, then I'm training. Every morning I'm doing some training. Sometimes I don't feel rested 100% because, let's say, we socialized or we ate something outside in restaurant which is not very well prepared. It didn't have very good ingredients, and I feel it in the morning. Those days I do myofascial stretches, and I do just yoga type of exercises. You know that I'm very strong on the method LDOA. These are myofascial stretches, or they also call it scientific yoga. So, and I'm doing some trampoline. Why trampoline is important? To get your lymphatic system going. I am absolutely for a trampoline, not crazy workouts on the trampoline, but just slight bouncing, and any other bouncing movement of the body can get your lymphatic system going. As a matter of fact, I do trampoline a few times a day, just 5 minutes. throughout the day, not more than that. It's not a workout, just to keep my lymphatic system going. So then it's my breakfast where I take supplements. Regardless of the fact that you are going through chronic health condition or you would like to take supplements for prevention, I suggest you different type of food additives, this type of supplements, because they say that our food doesn't have the same quality as 100 years ago due to, you know, pesticides, herbicides, manures which are artificially produced, and etc. So that's why I take supplements. I take breaks now in the summer because there is the sun, and the sun, I use its healing power. I try to spend as much as possible, as long as possible, outside with the sun, working in the garden, talking to the plants. Ha ha ha, yes, I do that. And but I still take omega-3. I take antioxidant. This time I take astaxanthin, which is a bilberry derived antioxidant, multivitamin and mineral combination for women, because there is a difference between women and men when it comes to multivitamin and minerals. And by 12 o'clock I have to take 1 liter of water in. So saying this, if you have breakfast early in the morning and by that time you can't really take a lot of water, you make sure that you stop drinking water 15 minutes before your meal, any meal, breakfast in this case, and 45 minutes after meal you can start drinking water again. So if I have breakfast around 11 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, I have 1 liter of water in. That makes me feel really accomplished. That makes me feel really with better energy, very mobile. And it makes a huge difference when you drink your water for the day. And then after that, I have another liter or so. It could be a little bit more, a little bit less. And I cover about 2 liters per day. In better days, I drink more than 1.2 liters, 1.3 liters, which I have to drink every day. But we are not perfect, and 2 liters is good for a body of around over 50 kilos. So I prepare 1 herbal tea. In my case, as a prevention for clients who are healing from diseases, I am suggesting 3 different herbal teas per day, usually of different herbs. And in my case, for prevention, for instance, this month I will be using mullein, yarrow, bilberry, fennel seeds, clovers, and I will just do an infusion, a very strong infusion. I put 1 tablespoon of each and cover with half a liter of water, and then I drink it throughout the day. This tea, when you use herbs, they have different properties. Some are stimulants, some are tonics, some are diaphoretics, aromatics, nervines, and etc. The herbs, as well as the medications, use pathways in the body which the life force offers them. They find the place where they need to go. For example, 1 herb like the sage. Sage is tonic, diaphoretic, astringent, aromatic, nervine. The sage finds it the pathway you need to go through in order to use its healing properties on your body. Let's say for toning, to tone the blood, to tone the nervous system, if the life force in you feels that it has to go this way, the sage takes this pathway. And yes, there is a kind of communication in the body, in between the cells, where the work is divided in between different departments, so to speak, systems where the herbs do their job. So after I prepare this tea and I drink it plus water, never mind everything you drink which has smell, taste, color, needs digestion. Theoretically, we shouldn't drink water with it, but when it's herbal tea, the digestion goes very fast. So in between drinking that tea, you can drink from time to time water as well. It's not going to harm you. It's not going to do it's not going to interact with your gastric juices in a way that to compromise the digestion of the herbal tea. Then I have a second meal. In the summer, we strictly, throughout the entire year, I would say, we have 2 meals per day in a window of 6 hours. So about 4 o'clock or so, I have my second meal. And then I'm doing again a little bit later, half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour later, a little bit of trampoline, and then I'm doing some stretches. Right now, I would like to work on my posture, so I'm doing postural therapeutic exercises. So, and I finish the day with evening herbal tea, which has to be nervine, which will prepare me for the sleep. And that would be chamomile, hops, linden. These are nervine, which makes you feel soothed and like you soothe your nervous system and you go to sleep. I'm doing also hypnotic meditation at night. Not everyone likes to do that because usually people are tired at night, they can't sit in bed, or if they lie down and they fall asleep, which is all okay. You can if you're listening to something, if it's a hypnotic meditation, you can let it go, let it run, let it talk. Your subconscious will be listening. So this is my usual day. Of course, I didn't mention that the work I do in between, but this is about rituals and morning routines that really set you up on the right foot, and then the day goes as planned, as intended. I usually do 2 things in the morning. I plan 2 main things. For instance, today I will work on the cases of client A, B, and C. I will spend my entire working hours. I will focus there. This is the most important thing for me. And number 2, I will work in the greenhouse, and I know what I'm going to be doing in the greenhouse. Anything that comes after extra is a bonus, and this is great. And this way, by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'm done with my work for my clients, and then I can enjoy activities that bring me enormous pleasure. Talking to the plants. I'm joking. I don't talk to the plants all the time. I do talk to the plants, but not all the time. So I also would like to show you a few herbs which every garden has them, I believe. So I have a few types of mint, and I would like to show you, for instance, this mint, which looks like more flat leaves. It's not that fuzzy. It's a little bit fuzzy, but not that fuzzy. This is the peppermint. Oh, I absolutely love it. I also have spearmint, which leaves are more fuzzy They're pretty much the same. Maybe they're a bit less, a bit smaller, I want to say, but they are more fuzzy. It has a slightly different taste and smell. And I have here pineapple mint, which the leaves can be even white. It reminds you pineapple when you smell it. It's very, very mild mint. For those people who feel that mint is too strong. I also have a chocolate mint. Chocolate mint is a little bit like the peppermint, but behind the leaves are purplish, and when it dries becomes very purple. It is very pleasant. It is mild. When I first had it, it smelled chocolatey. It doesn't smell that chocolatey anymore. Yeah, maybe because I know it's a chocolate mint and I associate it with that smell. But when I give it to people, they say, yeah, it smells, but not that much. Like the first year, whoever smelled it was, wow, that smells chocolate. Yes, it did. And I have a strawberry mint, which has, you see, it's different. Leaves are smaller. And this one is also very invasive. It smells strawberry a little bit. So what I do, I mix those mints and I make a tea sometimes, or I make from the alive plant, not dried meat. I make sauces for fish, and these are just fantastic, and also for lamb. Mint is very, very beneficial for your health. Why? Because it's analgesic. So it soothes pain. It has phenolic acid. It's carminative, which means that it soothes the mucus of your digestive system. It also is anti-inflammatory. It is antispasmodic. Very often when people have pain, and especially menstrual cramps, they can use mint drinks. It is nervine. It is antimicrobial. And of course, it is aromatic. You can use the oil to just soothe you, to open up the airways of your respiratory system, and etc. It can play a great role in the treatment of ulcerative colitis. It is used in fevers, colds, influenza. It is also used for any irritability of the stomach. You probably know people use it for better digestion. Sometimes they would take and chew on a leaf of mint. Yes, that you can do. So anything which is with respiratory and digestive system, anything mint, any problem can be mint suited and mint fixed. Yes, you can also gargle it. If you have flatulence as well, you can use the mint. It relieves nauseousness, vomiting, nervous headache. You can use it for nervous headache, and etc. Then I would like to show you thyme. I have two types of thyme. I guess many people have in their gardens. This is, I call it the regular thyme, and now it started blooming. Now it's the time to harvest this. And I have this one, which is called golden thyme. It is yellow. It is slightly different. It has a slightly sweet taste. And as herb, how it can be used. So again, flatulence, colic, headache. Thyme is very good for that. They use it also in hysteria, when people have nervous breakdowns or problems with the nervous system. So it is antimicrobial, and I highly suggest you, when you cook with it, to put it at the end. So you still can have benefits of what it is in the leaves. It is expectorant, which means that promotes secretion or helps expelling of secretion of from your body. It stimulates the blood in the pelvic. So if you want to enhance menstruation for some reasons, it can do that. It promotes perspiration, and it's carminative, antimicrobial, antispasmodic, spasmodic as well. If you have spasms, painful menstrual periods, you can use also thyme for that. And the last thing I would like to show you is the sage. I also have, yeah, this is the sage I have. It's a lovely, lovely sage, also called golden sage. I don't know, all yellow herbs are called golden sage. Golden sage is a tonic, it's diaphoretic. You can use it as aromatic. I know a lot of people who stimulate their nervous system, or they soothe their nervous system mostly with the smell of sage. It is nervine, it calms you down, relaxes the nervous system. It's astringent, which means that rebuilds and stiffens and brings the skin together, makes it more tight and hard. And it is amazing thing to cook with. I'm sure you do. I actually have one more thing here. Then this is oregano. Oh, I didn't put this in water. This is the regular oregano, and this is the golden oregano. Also, you can make sauces with it in order to consume it raw, because when you make sauces, you don't boil it. And on the internet, there's a lot of recipes. If you need help, let me know. Then you can use all the properties. You know that oregano oil is used as antiparasitic, and this is its greatest thing it's known for. I highly recommend you use it in food whenever you can, to do prevention and to work with your parasites, if there are any in the body. If not, it will be a very good tonic for your body. It has great properties. So this is all I wanted to say today about lifestyle, about morning intentions, and some herbs you can use from your backyard. I will try to show you more and more things and how to use them. I will add a few infusions recipes below in this video, and I thank you for watching.
Leave a question or comment and we'll be glad to answer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.